Nice, right in your own backyard today on the Morning Blend, all aboard the Key West Express.
All right. Plus, we chat with an award-winning author who has Hollywood knocking on her door.
She's right over there with her new book. Hey, and do-it-yourself tax filing tips for free.
It's Monday, the Monday after Super Bowl. Let's make it a great
the game yesterday. Can you believe they won?
Monday morning, I'm Carly Wegner.
Hello, everybody. I'm exhausted.
I know.
Wild Bill from
Staying
sitting up last
late.
night watching the Super Bowl. Can you believe they won?
Cheers.
Cheers. And Madonna voguing out on the field and singing Holiday. Holiday. How'd you think she did?
I know, she did awesome.
She was nervous, but you know, it paid off.
So if you're a little tired this morning like us because you stayed up late last night, how about this? Breakfast is going to be on the Blend this morning.
Breakfast is on us. Here's what we're doing. It includes your McCafe travel mug and vouchers for one free coffee and one free oatmeal.
The fourth person to call, 239-673-3388, will win. Can't win if you've won something with Fox 4 over the last 90 days, though. So good luck. Try to get all that extra energy you can this morning as you stayed up late.
I need it.
We'll go over our favorite commercials tomorrow.
Sorry your team lost, though, Carly. Anyway,
I didn't really have it.
Life goes on.
All right, we start today's show, though, with a special guest this morning. The Imaginarium is kicking off its first young adult author event tomorrow.
Yes. They are doing so with Southwest Florida author and Branson, Missouri native Heather Burch. Good morning and welcome. Hey, we got your book Halflings here. Hollywood is knocking on your door.
Yeah.
Who do you think's going to play the star?
I don't know, but all I know is I want tickets.
Okay,
if I get tickets to the premiere, I'm pretty
going to
happy.
pop the popcorn as Carly asked me the first question. Look at this book,
I
everybody.
want to make sure that we get a close-up of this. Because tell us about your new book. You are from right here in Southwest Florida, so we can lay claim to you when you make it huge.
Absolutely.
And make it on the big screen. There it is. So tell us about the book Halflings and what is it about?
Well, Halflings is a story of Nikki Youngblood. She is
that her?
That's her.
Hi,
that
Nikki.
Is her. She is a 17-year-old who's being hunted by men and demons.
Ooh.
And she turns to 3 half-human, half-angel young men for protection.
Oh.
So, I mean, obviously, right there, you can see we're going to have some interesting situations.
Carly can relate to that.
Yeah.
Half human, half angel.
Half human, half angel.
That's kind of like me, Carly.
Well, and the first thing, the first thing I asked you, though, and when I saw about this is I thought, because I'm a huge Twilight fan, and this kind of caught my attention that it may be kind of similar, and you said you didn't really kind of...
People are drawing a lot of parallels with it. I didn't have that in mind, you know, when I wrote this story, of course, but because I think there is a love triangle, and it is, you know, you're talking some supernatural creatures basically with, you know, a human girl. So there definitely are some parallels, and so a lot of people are drawing some parallels to that.
Well, and I think it's good because I think so many people read, and young girls and adults, they read Twilight and they wanted something else. They got them into reading, and now they're looking for something else, and this may do it.
Yeah, it's been so much fun. I mean, it's been just a fabulous adventure all the way through, you know, from the moment I started the book. It was like I knew this is what I want to write. This is what I want to write.
How did you
forever.
find out that you wanted to write this? How did this story come to mind?
Well, honestly, I was...
It's not an autobiography, is
no.
it?
Oh, yeah, it is. No.
Okay. Wow, that's exciting.
No. You know, honestly, it was... I was working on women's fiction. It's the type of book that I was trying to write. And because I loved the depth of women's fiction, and you know, that was super exciting to me. So I was working on that. But this idea was in the back of my head, and one day it was like, I told my husband, I said, these characters won't shut up. These teenagers are talking in my head, and I can't stop thinking about this story. And his words exactly, forgive me, but his words exactly were, now you have to understand, he grew up in a house of published novelists, so he kind of understands the writer's brain. He said, Heather, you need to just vomit it onto the page. Just get it out there.
Well, I was going to ask you about your writing process, but you just answered
now you
it
know.
already.
Yeah, and I'm sure you. Yeah, you don't want any more details than that.
That's it. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, that's it. So I did. You know, I just started writing, and I thought I'm going to get this outline done, and then I'm going back to my project. I knew it was close to selling. I knew I was just right there. I had an agent really interested in representing it, but once I started writing, I felt like I found home. And I still don't want to write anything else. I
Well,
mean,
and let's talk about the first one is done. You can go out that and get the first
yes,
one today.
this is on the
Can I
shelves right
take,
now.
can I look
So-
at that for just, I want to just read while you're
So,
talking.
but there's going to be how many in the series?
Well, you know, when I envisioned it, I saw about a 10-book story arc.
Okay.
Now, the first 3 books are a trilogy. So that is its own storyline, very
Those
much.
are in the can, ready to go.
Yes,
So we know
those
we
are
can get
all
those.
done. They are. Book 2 comes out in September.
Okay.
So you know, this one just came out. I launched it, national launch at ALA, which is American Librarian Association conference. Had a line out the door waiting for it. Shocked me because nobody knows who I am, and they had people coming up asking for it, and I'm like, and I'm standing there and I'm like, oh, they're asking for my book.
Hey,
you
I
know?
got to share this with you. On page, on the first page, you quote Genesis, so it's biblical. And then the first line in your book, chapter 1, fangs sank into Nikki Youngblood's leg, setting her skin on fire.
Well, and you mentioned the Bible here. You're actually an ordained minister as
You
well.
are?
So
Yeah.
this is where
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
some of these ideas
Yeah.
came from.
So
Yeah.
you could marry us?
Yes.
Okay.
Marry,
Would you?
I can marry him and bury him. That's what they say. Yeah.
Oh,
What
I
else
don't
do
like
you
the
need?
marrying
Can you
part.
christen them at birth?
No, I don't. I've never done that, but yeah, I suppose I could. But yeah, I think your local pastor would be probably the one to do
Well,
that.
I'm looking for
Hey, I
somebody.
want to invite everybody out to, you're doing the first ever Young Adult Authors Evening at Imaginarium.
Yes.
So invite everybody out that tomorrow. They can come and meet you, hear about your new book.
Yes, I'm so excited about this event because I love the Imaginarium. I mean, it's just such a great place. It's so much fun in
I
there.
am in love with the Imaginarium.
I know, and
Have you ever
it's-
met Helena from over there?
Yes,
She's the goddess of the
she
Imaginarium.
is. She truly
keeps that
is.
place going.
Yeah,
I
she
love
needs
her.
she needs her own book,
She
her
does.
own story.
She
You
needs
can
her
write it
own.
for her.
She
There we
needs
go.
her own theme park.
Yeah, she
Helena
does.
Land.
Helena Land, I love it.
All right, we're giving this away, right?
Yep, to the fourth person right now, 239-673-3388 is going to win a copy of Heather's book. Can't win if you've won something with Fox 4 over the last 90 days. So good luck. I'm going to have to get a copy to read because this sounds really appealing to me.
Yeah, you had
So-
me at fangs.
And
had-
again, Hollywood is calling. You're already in talks
Yes.
with Hollywood that
Yep.
this could be made into a movie. So Heather,
Heather
you're one
Burch.
to watch.
Thank
Now,
you.
the next interview, you won't be able to say nobody knew who I was because everybody knows who you are.
Yeah.
Hey, you ready to go? You want to go to Key West?
Okay.
Okay. Coming up, when you go to Key West, getting there and back, half the fun.
It is, especially when you take the trip on the Key West Express.